Hi, it's Maggie, the Irish Gypsy, here to bring you your December 2017 general readings. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Welcome to any newcomers. Thank you always for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, for your support, feedback, and comments. They're brilliant. Keep them coming, you guys. You're great. Thank you for continuing to follow my YouTube channel. For those of you who do, and for those of you who just pop in or visit from time to time, thank you for that as well. And always a big thank you to those of you who continue to keep me so busy and occupied and fulfilled with the personal one-on-one readings, both to my new clients and to my regular clients as well. It's always an honor and a pleasure to read for you. Thank you for the opportunity to do so. And if any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me, you can go to my YouTube channel's homepage, click on the About button for more information on what I do and my contact info. I do a wide variety of readings addressing every area of your life: love and romance, career, work, and finance, investments, channeled messages. I do 6-month and 12-month life overviews, which address just every area of your life for what's coming for 6 and 12 months. Those are specific spreads that I do. And since we're approaching Christmas, it's always I always get a lot of requests, and it's a good thing to consider for gifts for family and friends. There's nothing more personal than a personal reading. So I also do gift readings for other people too, if you'd like to consider giving that as a gift to people you don't know what to give, if of course they follow this the personal reading sort of thing. I do readings full-time, 5 to 6 days a week. It is what I do. So turnaround time for readings is pretty quick. I can almost always get back with you from the time of your initial contact within the same day with information. And scheduling a personal reading live or recorded is pretty quick. It's usually anywhere from a few days upwards of 2 weeks, but almost always within a 2-week period of time, since it's what I do full-time. Almost always within 2 weeks we can set up a reading for you. So contact me if you're interested. I would be most happy and delighted to work with you. My contact information you can find by also clicking on that About button. It's all there, and it's also attached in the description of every video I post. You can email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. And if you're just looking for a quick question, quick answer, quick question, a quick little chat read, you can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo. If you have a decision you need to make really quickly, or a question you want to look at really quickly, or someone you want to look at really quickly, it's not the deeper, more complex readings, but that's a 24/7 app that I can usually get back with you immediately or quite quickly, unless I'm asleep, of course. So those of you with smartphones, you can find me under Instantgo under the same name as well. And the link to that and my email address is also attached to every video that I put out. So email me or hit me up on Instantgo for something quicker. I would be happy to work with you. All right, let's move right into this. I know some of you don't like the longer intros. You like me to get right into it. I don't, because there's things that I always say first, but you can always fast forward it if you like. Make sure to check your rising and your moon sign videos as well. We always suggest that because they may play out a little more predictably for you, or you just may get additional insight and clarity, because this is a general reading. There's a lot of you watching, so it may resonate for different areas of your life for different people, you know, in various degrees and intensities. The specifics and details will vary because, of course, everyone out there is so beautifully unique and individual. You have different things going on in your life. But the energy fundamentally remains the same, whether it may resonate more for you in love and romance for some of you, or work and career, or spirituality. The energy of the cards remains pretty much the same regardless of the sector of life we're looking at. So this reading is for the water sign of Cancer for December 2017. Let's see what's in store for our lovely crabs for December. We begin with the Knight of Cups, followed by the Hanging Man. We have the Knight of Pentacles, followed by the Five of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, followed by the Queen of Cups, and the Star, followed by the World. And from the bottom of the deck, representing your overall energy for December 2017 and advice, we have the Four of Wands. Lovely, the Happy Surprise card. All right, Cancer, let's just take a look here. It looks like a pretty good month for you, Cancer. It looks like some of you are either waiting for an offer or opportunity to come to you in the emotional realm of your life. It could be relationships, or you might be the one kind of waiting on whether to extend an offer, an invitation, or just make your feelings known to someone. Uh, I've had kind of a little bit similar energy for Leo, although of course a little bit different. It seems more of a month of, it seems like a fairly quiet month, although your overall energy, I'm going to start with your crowning card. Your overall energy is the Four of Wands, which is a celebratory energy, and it often can represent celebratory events, weddings, anniversaries, birthday parties, graduations, and that could be because, we're just entering December. I am recording these in the last week of November. We're in the holiday season now, so this could also represent that for a lot of you, the month of December is going to have some happy get-togethers with family, with friends. It's also, you may be planning on having a party or hosting some parties or going to a number of parties, because this is a card, when it shows up, it does speak of having celebrations with family and friends as well. One of the happy home cards, very stable energy. It's also called the happy surprise card though too, because it's nicknamed that because often when the Four of Wands comes up, it represents that some unexpected thing is coming in the month of December, and it's almost always a certainty that it's coming relatively soon within the next few weeks. And we call it a happy surprise because even though we don't know what it is coming, and it's going to be unexpected and maybe take you off guard from an unexpected source, but it's going to be something quite happy and blessed and positive for you. And it could be in connection to a celebratory event, a celebration or party of some kind. So don't turn down any invitations to go out for the month of December, Cancer, even if you think it might not be all that exciting or that sounds kind of boring. You never know, because sometimes when the Four of Wands shows up too, it can represent an informal or just ordinary get-together with family or friends, going out to coffee, going out for drinks, or just having dinner or something, and something may happen there. You may meet the love of your life there. You may reconcile with somebody. You may make the best business contact of your career, kind of that unexpected energy. So don't turn down any invitations this month, Cancer. Boy, the sun just has a habit sometimes in the morning of blazing through the window and just illuminating everything and fuzzing everything up. Sorry about that. Can't do anything about it. So it looks like in the beginning of the month, the end of November, beginning of December, we have the Knight of Cups and the Hanging Man. Cups is water energy in the tarot. This is the energy of emotions, feelings, relationships. Knights are the bringers, the deliverers. They often, and they can represent the speed at which a situation moves, fast moving, often, because Knights are known for being spontaneous and impulsive and kind of charging right through. It usually represents an offer or opportunity incoming, or you extending it to someone. And because it's a Knight of Cups, this could be an offer of love. This could be an offer of emotional support. It could be somebody making their feelings known to you. It could be unexpected as well. But I feel like some of you may be waiting for someone, perhaps if you're dating someone or you're in a relationship and you're waiting for it to, move to the next level, or you're waiting for, maybe you've been flirting. I mean, it could be within the realm of love and romance. It could be, I feel like it falls under that emotional realm of your life, but it doesn't necessarily have to be love and romance. This could be, I feel like a lot of you are waiting for this though. There's this sense of anticipation or sense of waiting for someone to maybe express love to you or express their emotions to you. And I feel waiting because it's attached to the Hanging Man, which is a major arcana card, and can represent a feeling like you're in stasis or limbo, that there isn't any movement. Nothing is ever static. There's always energy moving around, even if you don't see it reflected right away. This can, for some of you, you may be on the opposite end of this. You may be considering extending an offer of love or making your feelings known to somebody, and it could just be emotional support as well. Maybe not to a love and romance partner, a potential love and romance partner, but it could be to somebody else. But I feel like it falls under that relationship umbrella somewhere. You may be kind of maybe holding back and taking your time and waiting to offer something on an emotional level. The hanging man also is advice to be patient, because the implication with the hanging man always is that even if it looks like he's in an uncomfortable or awkward position, he's also not resisting it. It can also represent withdrawing from conflict or not going after somebody. If you're waiting for someone to make their feelings known for you or move to the next level, this would be a card of being patient, understanding that the situation will change. There's always energy moving along, and not to fight, not to resist, not to be the aggressor or the initiator as well. If somebody else is waiting on you, it's about taking time to kind of, until it actually feels right to you on an intuitive level. But I feel like the majority of you are waiting for something to happen within a relationship, something to be extended to you. Or it could be waiting for a reconciliation too. And if it's not forthcoming yet, be patient and don't actively, aggressively go after it. Take your time and understand that this too will pass and there will be changes occurring. I feel like some of you may have the tendency to over-focus on this and maybe feel down or depressed a little bit because you're feeling like maybe you're waiting, it's never going to happen. Or some of you, this could be not attached to anyone specific. It could be maybe that you're alone and you're just like, when is it ever going to happen for me? When am I ever going to find someone to connect with? When is somebody ever going to, fill in the blank? And I feel like there may be a tendency maybe around the end of the first week or the second week of December to try and over-focus on the negative or over-focus on the fact that this isn't coming or it hasn't shown up yet. Because next to that we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. So another Knight. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles is earth energy, and in the tarot this is the energy of things that manifest typically in an earthly, tangible way, or ways that we can see and touch and feel. It can often manifest in money, finances, property, real estate, things like that. The Knight of Pentacles could be bringing an offer or an opportunity of, this sometimes shows up for a work opportunity. Maybe some of you are, waiting on a job opportunity or waiting to hear back on an interview, and there may be this sense of, over-focusing on the fact that it hasn't presented itself yet, what you're waiting for, regardless of what the connection with. Some of you, it may be love and romance. Some of you, it may be in work, career. There's so many of you watching. It's a general reading. It may resonate for different ones of you watching in different areas of your life, but the energy fundamentally remains the same. You're waiting on something, someone, something, in an emotional sense, in a tangible sense, maybe in relationship, waiting to move forward in a tangible sense, like moving in together, getting married, or something of that sort. And the Knight of Pentacles is paired with the Five of Cups, so we have more emotional energy here. And the Five of Cups is a card of over-focusing only on either what you've lost or what you don't currently have, whatever the gap is in your life, and not realizing or recognizing, like this man is, that right behind him are these two beautiful goblets, upright and full, still representing what is there. If you're going through maybe a difficult time in relationship, there is still the relationship there, or there is still plenty to be grateful for in your life. It can also represent opportunities which you're not seeing or which you might be missing. You might not be seeing because your focus is only basically on the negative or on the past, or what is you feel is missing or absent or not present yet in your life that you're wanting, because all of his attention is on whatever these spilled over, tipped over cups represent, and he's not actually seeing that there is still beauty, there are still things to be grateful for, and still opportunities which are right there if he'll just, it's about standing up and kind of taking a look around and not over-focusing or obsessing, overthinking too much on what hasn't manifested yet. Because again, it feels like a lot of you are waiting for something which hasn't showed up yet, and you may, maybe around the second week of December, you may, maybe feeling kind of low or frustrated or depressed. Forewarned is forearmed. That's why we do these readings, to get kind of a glimpse ahead. So knowing that, we can prepare for it, we can take the advice, we can figure out what to do so we can lessen or even negate a lot of this energy. Because I feel like Spirit is saying you need to kind of stay focused and have faith, because it is coming. It's just about kind of being patient, walking through it, and enjoying the month too. Don't focus so much on this one thing that you forget that there are still beauty and blessings in your life and opportunities holidays in your life and coming as well. And enjoy the holiday season. There's opportunity for friends and families or happy get-togethers too. Don't let everything be defined by something that you're waiting for which hasn't shown up yet or feeling like it never will, because you're being asked to have faith and just live life in the meantime. And just kind of hold steady too. I mean, next we have, hang on, I was just getting something else here. Yeah, oh, my music just flipped to something very strange. Sorry, Cancer, hang on just a second. It's on YouTube on another channel. I was just getting something else on this. I keep getting be patient. Don't fall into this. Don't fall into it. It hasn't shown up yet. It's not happening yet. I'm whatever I'm waiting for, whether it's a new offer, an ongoing one, reconciliation energy, or even if it's in the career work finance area of your life. I feel like it is there, but you're just going to have to be patient and just hang on, just wait, hold steady, and enjoy yourself. Enjoy the month, enjoy the holidays, enjoy opportunities, because I think you're going to have opportunities to be with friends and family, maybe go out and have a good time, go to some parties or some celebrations as well. There is a happy surprise kind of coming in December as well. I feel like it's more towards the end. So next we have the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. The Four of Pentacles is a card of holding on. Sometimes this card can show up when someone's holding on too tightly, they're clinging too tightly. And I often see this card show up when someone has maybe lost a lot in their life, or they feel like a lot's been taken from them, and they tend to cling very tightly to what they have left because they're afraid of losing. It can represent, on a financial sense, it can represent being kind of miserly sometimes. On an emotional level, it can represent being kind of closed off or guarded, not willing to open up, let go, relax. It can also represent being too obsessive, too clingy, just holding on too tightly. Some of you in finances, it can also represent being very careful about your money. We are in the holiday season, and sometimes we tend to go a little overboard in our spending. But I feel like for the majority of you, it's holding on too tightly to something. For those of you for whom are waiting for something within a relationship issue, like you're waiting for someone to take it to the next level, make an offer, be more expressive, or make something known in an emotional sense that you're waiting for, I feel like you may be kind of pre-writing a negative script based on your relationship history or based on your past relationship experiences. And Spirit is saying to let go of that. That's important for some of you out there who are watching this. That Four of Pentacles is paired with the Queen of Cups, some more emotional energy here. I feel like for the majority of you, this is showing up as your energy, a water sign individual, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It can represent somebody else who's significant in the situation, maybe another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Kings and queens represent individuals who've reached the mastery of their suit. So the queen has kind of matured through the page and knight energy. She's reached a point where she's very emotionally connected and stable. This is someone who's patient, compassionate, loving, nurturing, always knows the right thing to say, who's very grounded in her emotions and can tap and access them easily, but doesn't allow them to control her or rule her. It's about, it can be fundamentally about being patient, compassionate, open, giving, balanced, emotionally stable. And it is paired with the Four of Pentacles too, and fours can represent stability as well. I mean, this can play out a lot of different ways for a lot of different people. But the fundamental energy I'm getting is, you know, you're waiting, you may be getting impatient or low or down about it. Spirit is saying just stay grounded, stay focused. Do not focus just on the negative. You're going to miss a lot of good things that are still going on and a lot of good things which are still available within this situation. It's just about being patient and waiting and not going after it yourself, allowing things to play out and unfold as they're meant to. There is a sense of divine timing and orchestration here, which is hugely underscored by your last set of cards at or towards the end of December 2017. We have two major arcana cards, beautiful energy, Cancer. We have the Star and the World. The World is is an energy of pretty big completion. It's the last card in the tarot. We begin with the Fool at the 0 and we end with the World, and everything in between is about the Fool's journey, i.e. our journey. I have no idea what's happening with my music here. It's going weird on you, Cancer. And everything in between is about the Fool, our journey through life, the lessons we learn, the mistakes we make, the triumphs we have. We grow and mature and evolve, which is why we're meant to happen. And then we end here at the World, being on top of the world, reaching a completion phase. And it's paired with the Star. The Star is a card of hope, faith, peace, healing, restoration, but a renewed sense of hope and faith. I often see this card come up after someone's been through a challenge of some kind or a dark night of some kind, somebody who's been sick for a long time and who finally begins to recover, someone who went through a bad breakup or a really difficult time, perhaps emotionally or in a relationship, and finally they wake up and or get over it, or wake up one day and realize that, you know, the sun is still shining, life is still meant to be lived, there's still love out there, there's still hope and possibilities. This is about having an almost childlike faith and confidence in the powers that be, in God, Spirit, your angels and guides. That of course they want your ultimate joy and fulfillment, and to trust in that even if you can't see the steps in front of you, just take it step by step. That's what this woman is doing. She's kneeling in this body of water, and she's emptying her pitchers out into the water. She's completely pouring out her reserves of water into this body of water in faith and confidence, because she knows when she needs her pitchers refilled, they will be, because the source itself is limitless. She trusts in the plan. It's about trusting in the plan, trusting in the path in front of you, even if you can't see how it's playing out, walking in faith. But it's about having a renewed sense of hope and faith and optimism, and a sense that things are finally coming together. You're finally moving into the next phase, having faith in that. It's a beautiful energy. I feel like this unexpected, this happy surprise energy with this Four of Wands. I mean, time is always relative and fluid, as I say. So for some of you, this happy thing that's coming, this happy surprise is coming, could happen at the beginning of December, at the middle of December. I feel like for a lot of you, it's more in the last half of December, maybe at the end. Could be around, you know, New Year's or Christmas. Others of you, again, time being fluid, it could happen at any time. But I feel like where you end up the month, the energy of the Star in the World, of feeling like, yes, I'm having faith moving forward. Things are going to work out in the manner that they're supposed to, and that is about my joy and fulfillment. I feel like something, you know, happens. It's like the first half of the month, you may have a tendency or be tempted to kind of fall into this, you know, why is this taking so long? Why can't I have fill in the blank? Why am I waiting and waiting and it's never going to happen and I'm going to wait forever? And you know, the things that we do and we kind of fall into this overthinking, over obsessing. Don't do that. And there are still beautiful things in your life and opportunities there and coming as well. Hold on, have faith, keep believing, because I feel like it's coming. Whatever it is you're waiting for, it's coming. You just have to be patient. And those that are waiting for it to come to you, don't push, don't fight for it. I think I mean, keep steady, keep patient. I believe it is forthcoming. You just have to understand that there's divine timing and orchestration. Things have to unfold the way that they're meant to. And you have to allow that to happen, Cancer. So be patient and don't fall into any emotional, mental, you know, obsessive on the negative. Looks like there's a lot of opportunity to have some good times, and let this, whatever this is for you, whatever area of your life it's resonating in, let it play out. There is a plan, but it has to unfold in a certain way at a certain time, and you need to allow that to happen. And in the meantime, there's plenty around you. There's going to be some opportunities for joy and happiness and get together, and something that's going to be happening during the course of the month to make you very happy in an unexpected sort of way. I think connected to this, your patience will pay off, Cancer. Beautiful reading. Thank you very much for watching it, Cancer. Happy to bring it to you. Again, if any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me, click on the About button on my YouTube channel's homepage for more information and my contact info. And my contact info is also attached to the description of every video I post. Email me at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com for information on personal private readings, live or recorded. I will get back to you as quickly as I can. We can set up a reading as quickly as we can. I would be most happy to work with you. For those of you with smartphones that just want a really quick read, nothing too deep or complex, you can find me on Instantgo, and the link to that is also attached to both the About button and the description under every video that I post to. I'd be happy to work with you and work with anybody else too. Don't forget gift readings for people for Christmas presents as well. Thank you again for watching, Cancer. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the December mid-month readings. Time is certainly passing quite quickly this year. And until I see you again, Cancer, as always, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life. Take care, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.